Hello.
Well, we haven't started yet, but fuck it, we can start now. That's another episode where we just started with, I'll cut this out. I don't know where I'm cutting it, but I'll cut it somewhere. Maybe here. Hello. Now then, guys. Can't do that twice.
Hey up.
Now then, all right. Ta-ra. Goodbye.
Yeah, see you next week.
We got off to a bad start here because I don't know what we're starting on. Welcome, guys.
Anything.
Welcome back to the 9th episode.
Yep.
Oh, fucking hell. We've been doing this years. How long has it been?
3 months.
Only 3 months?
Yeah.
That's actually not that long now, I think about it. I feel like it's been longer than that.
I think this will be our quickest upload after the upload of
Like
what?
Tuesday to Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it Tuesday, so it won't be the quickest. There's probably a 6-dayer in there somewhere.
That is
But
more
yeah.
likely.
Going forwards, it's going to be Tuesday uploads, but it might not be every week, but it's always going to be Tuesday days. Could be fortnight, could be monthly, could be weekly, but it's always going to be a Tuesday because that's the daft day. Well, the nothing daft day. There's not daft about Tuesdays. Tuesday's the business day. We're also rivaling Hamish and Andy, if you know that.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were asking the listeners.
Yeah, listeners, if you know Hamish and Andy check them out. They're a growing podcast, but they're not that good, to be fair. And they're Australian. But how do we start this week? We've got plenty to talk about, but we'll start the same way as every other week with the beer. That's the perfect conversation starter.
Beer of the week.
What is your beer of the week?
I've got Japanese lager today. Asahi. Super dry.
Super dry. Super dry like Super dry Japan, which actually isn't even Japanese.
No, it's super dry in quotation marks. Asahi.
I actually need to multitask here. The microphone's probably going to fuck up. But how do I open this beer? All right, I'll put this on the desk. Watch job. Today we have first timer. It's Prague.
What, you never had it?
No.
Right.
It was a suggestion by a new viewer and an old friend. I just fucking ducks his old name, but Harry. I'll believe the second name. So this goes out to Harry. What's it called?
Staropramen?
Staropramen.
Staropramen, that's it, yeah.
I don't know how you pronounce it though.
That's it, Staropramen.
Staropramen.
I'm not really a fan of it.
Here's
It's
the
alright.
bottle opening. Oh yeah, that was a good one. It wasn't a good one too fair. It's a standard. What?
Passes the bottle opener. Thank you.
First sign is it's bubbling up, but that's because I moved it around a lot. I've also got a snus in my mouth, so that's going to affect the taste, unfortunately. But you got to do what you got to do to get the nicotine in, get
There
the
we go.
addictions in.
First sip, cheers.
First sip at the same time, both silent.
You got then.
All right then. That is bloody lovely. That is bloody lovely.
Yeah, it's super dry.
Well, I'm only one sip in, to be fair.
Yeah, it's nice. What's yours? 600ml?
Yeah, it's a long neck, probably the same.
620ml. Extra 20ml.
660, so one up
That's
to
alright.
660 mil. Is that normal? What are the long neck still
Usually 600 to 650 out there. 6 or
What
700.
percentage is the Staropram? This is also Staropramen from Prague, Czechia, Czech Republic.
This is 5.2.
The Spirit of Prague. Great taste, premium, 5%.
Asahi Super Dry is brewed with precision to very high quality standards. Vision of Japanese master brewers, our advanced brewing technologies deliver a dry, crisp taste and
They all
quick,
say
clean
the
finish.
same
We
shit.
call it
You fall for that.
Karuchi taste.
Yeah, you actually fall for that.
Not that.
You know about premium bit? I did say premium, but you fall for that shit. Oh, it's a premium
What, this is better
beer.
than fucking Carlsberg?
It's all the same fucking slop.
No, it's not. That's bullshit.
I wouldn't be surprised if Asahi's fucking brewed by the Carlsberg company. Or is it Heineken? It's definitely got a European distributor. It's in England, I think. It'll say somewhere.
Brewed and bottled in Italy by Birra Peroni.
Peroni, wow. I wasn't expecting that, but who's Peroni on by? And Staropramen.
Asahi UK Limited.
Guess where this is brewed? This Czechia beer. Guess where it's brewed? Taking you a while, man. Country.
Poland.
not UK. Which a lot of them are brewed in UK, to be fair. They have their own UK brewery and distributor.
What's this, UK or?
Yeah, UK, brewed in UK, Molson Coors Brewery. But I'm not sure who it's owned by. It doesn't say who it's owned by, but it will be fucking owned by someone bigger. They always are. They always are. Or maybe they're not. Maybe it's a lone wolf. But I would give this beer a 9. A 9.
Yeah, I'm going to go over 9 on this. It is a good one. Like many times.
I don't know what I gave the Stella, but it's ever changing anyway. But I'd probably give
What Stella?
all Stellas. They all taste the same. The filtered one I had earlier, first try, it tastes the same as a normal Stella anyway. I'd give them both top tier, best in the world. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know, fucking Stella would be like a 9.2. This is a 9. Just underneath. But thanks for the suggestion, Harry. This one goes out to you. This whole podcast dedicated to you. And anyone else listening, I hope you're jealous of the beer recommender. But the first topic of today, do we have anything else to intro with?
I suppose we could talk about...
I have an update on last week's episode. You know, the bird, the girl.
Oh, yeah. The controversial topic.
Well, the good news is she stopped.
Oh, she?
Yeah, I'm fucking well successful, mate. I should be employed as like...
Is that down to you or is it down to her?
Well, both, obviously. It was down... I actually sent her... This is another good follow-up. I can't remember what I said, but something like, don't you... She said something like, don't you think I'm dirty for... I said like, now you're quitting, quit. You can be reborn. Yeah. Something along the lines of that. And she was like, don't you think I'm like tainted or like dirty or whatever for the rest of my life? Like, you know, tainted, unpure.
Yeah, you are to some extent, I suppose.
Yeah, but then I said...
in the way that everything's on there forever now, if there's been like videos saved.
That is true. She'll have to work on like somehow deleting it, like mass reporting it, making alts to report it. But I posted, sent her a photo of Jesus with Mary Magdalene. I was like, yeah, Jesus, forgive Mary. I didn't say it in like a proper religious way though. It's more of a jokey way because obviously she isn't a Christian, but like it was still funny and it was still true.
And what's the conclusion then?
She's now unemployed, but I mean unemployed's better than that. And she's got savings, so I mean she's all right. So now,
just get a job at Spoons, man.
Get a job at get
a job anywhere.
Yeah, the local fucking restaurant, anywhere, literally anywhere for the same price, for the same fucking payday.
Have you forgiven her? No.
What do you mean forgiven her?
For what she did? Because you were furious.
Well, she hadn't wronged me. She's wronged herself.
Yeah, but have you forgiven her?
No, I still think she's tainted. She did ask me if she's tainted. Yeah, I mean, from my opinion, yeah, of course I see it differently. But I mean, she can still be reborn like a phoenix out of the flames.
How?
By moving on. Forget about it. Forgot about it. Literally just that, I guess. Now what you can do about it, just do fucking normal shit, like normal humans. I feel like she didn't have a sense of reality, like in the fact that everyone struggles. Like fucking everyone has to get a normal fucking job. And fucking most people our age are poor. Like, I haven't got fucking cash to splash anyway.
No.
Fucking, she probably didn't realise that. Wanted to go her own way. Anyway, good news, she quit. So, if you have any sex workers in a family, call me up and I'll sort them out. Which, that might sound bad, but get the job done. Anyway, moving on. There's the update. That's the only update, I think. I had an update.
That's the conclusion.
Last episode, the moon doesn't block out the sun and the sun doesn't rotate around the earth.
Yeah.
There's a synopsis.
Correct. Our poor knowledge on
the solar system. At least we aren't as bad as our mate who said, I'm gonna dirt him up here, but I won't say his name. You might be listening.
Yeah, we should talk about this actually because it's horrendous.
It's worse than this, so actually...
I think it's probably in the top 3 stupidest things I've ever read in my entire life. Easily.
That's number 1. Number 1 for me, I think.
But you might be right.
Yeah. But in a funny way, not like a bad way.
Yeah,
but, we have a good friend, who claimed that, what was it, the world is everything.
Yeah, so everything, he essentially said to us, he said,
I'm not
What
sure.
would you guys classify as the world?
I don't even know how we got onto the topic, but yeah.
And obviously being
The world. Well, obviously,
somewhat normal thinking, we said the
Yeah.
Earth.
yeah, where we
Earth.
are now. This is
the world. Which any normal person would probably say, to be fair.
Yeah, anyone who knows what the world is,
Yeah,
which is
he
everyone.
seems to think the world is the entire universe.
Yeah, he thinks the world, his definition of the world was the sun, the stars, Jupiter, Mars, the moon. That is all the
He
world.
seemed to think it was just out of the solar system as well, which...
Yeah, everything. So when he heard the whole wide world, he thought everything, all aliens, if they exist, all aliens, everything was the world. But obviously, we corrected him. And then he found his true ways. Another man, another person moved on to the right track. We're helping everyone. I'm helping women get on the right track, and
But
we're both
I
helping
can't even remember what his
dudes get on the right track.
justification was for that.
No, I can't remember. You just got it wrong his whole life, I guess. The
It's-
world. So when he heard like the whole wide world, he just thought of everything, absolutely everything in existence. Literally, I don't know how far the world. We need to get him on the podcast for like 1 minute. Just call in. What did you think the world was?
Do it now.
Nah, we'll do it. We'll get it on Discord or something. We'll just ask him what the world was to you.
Well,
That's actually quite good though,
it
because
could
I
go on
mean,
the Patreon.
imagine, right, if he was being romantic, you mean the world to me. You mean everything in existence ever to
Yeah,
to
I
me.
think he's taken it too literally with what the world means.
No, the opposite of literally. No, well, not the opposite of
Well,
literally, but just
I
wrong.
don't know, maybe in a metaphorical sense, possibly.
The world. Yeah, I don't know how you got that wrong for so long.
It's still absolute bollocks either way. So
But if you are listening to this, we love the bones off you, bro. We love the bones off you. You
we
just
love
got
the
it
world
wrong.
off you.
Yeah, you mean the world to us, bro. Everything. The stars, the whole galaxy, the Milky Way. And I'm not sure what's beyond.
He'll be
solar
loving
system.
this. He'll absolutely be loving this.
Yeah, it's a good one. What topics do we get on to then? That was a good intro. That was. I'm going to put my glasses back on. I can't see shit. I'm blind.
I've got
Even
contact
though I'm
lenses
not
in.
looking at it. You got contact lenses in now?
Yeah.
Smart, that is. Are you usually wearing glasses? I can't remember. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, all the time.
Fuck knows. You just told everyone your true identity that you wear glasses.
Yeah.
Well, do you wear do you use sunglasses? Do you wear contact lenses all the time now?
No.
You weren't wearing contact lenses today, were you?
Yeah, the gym I was.
Earlier
Yeah.
today?
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't look at people in the eyes, I guess. Big news this week. We'll start with the big news this week, but we'll do it short. We don't want to elaborate on it too much.
Yeah, it gets boring doing the news every
Absolutely
week.
huge news is a guy who's been featured 3 times on this podcast back to back. It's Andrew Tate.
Tate boy.
Might be fighting Jake Paul. You know,
Yeah, I've seen
Jake
that.
Paul's fight fell through at the Madison Square Garden, so the biggest. You'd probably call that the biggest arena in the world in terms of combat sports.
Again.
Yeah, like
'Cause- No, he's fallen through again.
yeah, he was
'cause
going
he
to fight
was-
Tyson Fury's brother,
Yeah, Tommy Fury, yeah.
That
And that
fell
fell through.
but they kept the same date, and he was going to fight a guy that no one knows, literally no one knows, but he's quite good at boxing. Like it would be
Yeah,
his
yeah.
first valid opponent. He was quite I don't know if he's a young gun. I read somewhere he was retired, but yeah, he was quite a decent boxer, so it would have been his first actual boxing challenge. That fell through because weird stipulations, like every pound that he was overweight, and it was really hard weight for him to get to, every pound would have been 25% off the total. So mine's 4 pounds overweight, he would have lost 100% of his purse, and he would have been getting paid 5k, just $5,000 to fight.
Fucking hell.
And I was watching an MMA guy called Chael Sonnen, and he basically claimed that his opponent was just going to leverage the fame. So he was gonna weigh in way overweight anyway because he couldn't do it, and just take the 5k and then take the fame as well because he might beat Jake Paul. I mean, it's fucking worth it. 5k, have a little fight.
Yeah.
No, you don't even have to cut weight because he wasn't planning to. But that fell through, and now it might be Andrew Tate. What do you think of that? Andrew Tate
Can't
being
really see it happening.
ex-world-class kickboxer, one of the best in the world. I can't remember the organisation, but he was very good in kickboxing.
Well, how old is he? No.
Andrew Tate, I'd say mid-30s.
Yeah.
Jake Paul,
He's
late 20s.
not even that. I think he's 24.
24. Let me just fact check this. Let me turn my data on.
24, 25. I think
My
he's
data,
not
my own
not
ass.
much older than us.
Jacus Paulus. That would be his name if he was in.
I think Logan
Ancient
Paul's 30 now.
Whoa, that's crazy. When I type in Jake, first thing that comes up, Jake Paul. Any other famous Jake? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal comes up third. Jake Bon Jovi, who's that?
Probably John Bon Jovi's son.
Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi's son, indeed. That's crazy. Anyway, Jake.
I don't know who Jake Bon Jovi is. What's he in? Is he an
John
actor?
Bon Jovi's son. I don't know what he is. Yeah, he's 25. Jake Joseph Paul. Cleveland, Ohio. YouTuber, actor, social media influencer, boxer, and rapper. Probably one of the best rappers to ever do it, to be fair. 10 million subscribers in.
Don't you find it funny that that guy who managed him, what was his name?
Who? Jake Paul?
No, the guy who said England is my city, something like London is my city.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he was from Leeds.
He's from Bradford, right?
Leeds are Bradford, yeah. So he's
Yeah, but he was...
he's a fellow Yorkshireman over in England managing Jake Paul or whatever it was.
Yeah, true, but...
Nick Crompton, that was it.
Yeah, Nick Crompton?
Yeah, which...
Compton or Crompton?
Crompton, I think, yeah.
That reminds me of the Cromp twins. Cromp twins.
So I've never heard that surname ever, and it's not really a Yorkshire
Crompton
surname,
or
is it?
Compton, I've never heard that. But you've heard about it now. But he was one of the original pioneers of, do you know the company Social Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did, or they still do social media marketing. They're probably the best case study in social media marketing, but he was one of the OGs of that. So, I mean, he was very knowledgeable on social media in the early days. We're talking like 2013 to 15, somewhere around there. Maybe even earlier, I'm not sure when Social Blade was founded. But he definitely knew his shit. So he was quite an elusive character, like in the background of Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Mastermind behind Jake Paul's annoying persona that's caught on. A lot of people hate Jake Paul. I mean, I
Don't really
hate
mind him, to be honest.
Well, I say hate's a strong word, but annoying. He's definitely annoying.
He's annoying, but I don't hate him.
Again, it's one of them things like, you know, I think you get to a certain age or a certain realization that these people are pulling strings, like Andrew Tate, Jake Paul, even Logan Paul and KSI and all them people pulling strings.
Yeah.
Especially since dislikes have been removed from YouTube and shit art. Like there's no form of hatred anymore. There might be, what was that? You sent me that Instagram post the other day of Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
It was like, why we need to cancel Andrew Tate.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, like, there's no dislike on social media anymore. You can't, there's nothing you can do to take someone down other than get their account banned. So all that did was make a post about Andrew Tate, how he's a misogynist, which he's known for, and it's his fucking brand. Got 80,000 likes saying, what was it? I didn't even slide through the fucking things because I was like,
I think it's just like saying what he'd done and why he needs to be cancelled. Pretty much.
It was a whole page though dedicated to problematic humans on the internet that we need to cancel, but realistically, because that's his brand, he just got views from it. I bet half the people that shared that post were like,
"Here's a good question.
Look at these idiots.
Who needs to be cancelled but will never be cancelled?"
You might know my answer. I've brought him up multiple times again. H3H3.
Yeah, I would have said him.
Maybe Joe Biden. Xi Jinping. I would love to see him cancelled. Xi Jinping. That reminds me of what's his name? The young lad, world's smallest man. What was he called?
Oh,
Ping Ping.
Ping Ping. Yeah.
Is he called Ping Ping? Yeah, Xi
Jinping.
So. Ping Ping's a nice guy though. Xi Jinping is also a nice guy to Chinese people and the world too. Yeah.
Is it Indian propaganda depict him as Winnie the Pooh?
Everyone does. Everyone who hates him. I don't think it's Indian exclusively. I think it's just everyone.
Yeah. I've seen Indian propaganda.
I don't actually know. Half the news that comes out about China is completely fake. Because obviously, it's weird because obviously back in the day and still today, we were massively Russophobic, like Rocky the movie. Everything from like the 60s
it's
to now.
The Red Threat, isn't it? Was it the Red Threat?
Well, the Red Threat was actually a real threat, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
Oh, McCarthyism. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
I think it's called John McCarthy. He was an American politician. I don't know if he ran for president or what. He was powerful though. He was a politician. He basically blamed everything on the Soviets.
Oh, yeah.
And everything like... So nowadays, you see a lot of... I won't call them conspiracy theorists, but like... Trumpers maybe call everything communism. Like if there's a little bit of taxation, it's communism.
Yeah.
Like, this is basically communism. That's basically McCarthyism. Like every little thing that's slightly not capitalist is McCarthyism. It's communism.
Yeah, I suppose I've always found it quite interesting actually, like in the media, how it's depicted, like any form of media, so like films, games, even like news or whatever, how it's depicted the villain at that time. So I suppose from the 50s, 40s onwards till about the 90s, the Russians were always the bad guys.
Still are to this day as well.
Well, they are now again, but I mean, from like the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, I suppose it was terrorists or Islamic extremists, that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I guess.
They went for a period where it was kind of like North Korea or China.
Russia kind of fell off, and Islamic extremism took off.
Yeah.
I think that was probably the mid 2010s, where everyone became a bit scared of bombs instead of Russia. Like if you think about like 2015 to 20, no one cared about Russia.
Yeah.
Now it's back because they invaded one country, which I mean, fair enough, I guess. But like a lot of it's uncalled for to some degree. But like the propaganda's insane. Like, because also like I found this weird. Like obviously when I tell people like I learn Russian and stuff and interest in the culture, they always have weird stereotypes of Russian people. First of all, the shit drinkers. They're not good drinkers. That's a lie. Fucking the Irish are better drinkers. The Brits are better drinkers. Germans are better drinkers. Even the French are probably better drinkers than Russians.
I wonder who are the best drinkers.
But the stereotype is vodka in it. So they drink vodka better.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not that good drinkers. If you look at per capita as well, they're not that good drinkers. They're not. I mean, they don't have that much liver failure. I could be wrong though. Fucking someone will find a different stat.
I mean, you could probably say. I think it's because like they're known for vodka. I mean, you could probably say about the Polish. They're known for vodka as well. So main drink, isn't it? Spirit, I think.
When you think of Poland, do you think of vodka?
No, but
what do you think of? Because I don't know what I think of. Let me have a little think. Poland.
I
just think of my primary school. That's it, really. Nothing like bad connotation. It's just if I heard the word Poland, I'd be like, my primary school. Half the school was Polish. And maybe I think of like shops, Polski skleps.
Yeah, don't know.
Which
I think every Polish person I've ever met's been like nice people, very, very nice people.
Yeah, they're probably fucking sounder than British people, literally.
Yeah. Every
Polish person I've ever met, always nicer than fucking the average English person I met. Even though half of the ones I've met are pretty much just English and have an English accent. But there were a couple, at least in primary school, that were like full-blown Pole and that really broken English. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, they look hard as fuck as well, some Polish people.
Yeah, I always said this. Don't it? Well, yeah, you can talk about it. It's physiognomy. Physiognomy?
I think it is,
it's how your face is built, pretty much. How you're built and what you look like, kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that Eastern Europeans and Western Europeans, even down to well, I mean, it's actually science-based fact, but I mean, I don't have the sources right now, that just the genotype's different. So, like, I'm pretty sure Finland has wider faces. Which I don't know. Is that that's not racist, right? Finland has wider faces.
I wouldn't say it's racist, no.
And that might be because of a slight mixed breeding with the native people in North Finland. But I could be wrong on that as well. We do have some Finnish viewers, so I mean, they can chime in.
I've spoken to like multiple Eastern Europeans or just Europeans in general, and they always say the English are the worst looking in Europe.
Who the fuck? They always say they're the best looking. I've never heard that too bad.
We're not.
Worst looking in Europe?
I'd probably say we are.
What?
I mean, look at the stereotype that we've all got terrible teeth.
Yeah, but that's yeah.
And if
in reality,
a lot of older people do have terrible teeth. But I think a lot of our generation are.
Do you know we have the best? I think it's top 5 healthcare in the world. Dental care in the world.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That's actually quite good, guys. I don't have a dentist though, so I'm going to be one of them guys.
I do. What the other week? Yeah, what the other week?
Yeah, talk to another mate of ours.
25 quid.
25 quid what?
For a checkup.
Fucking hell, it was like 8 quid when I went.
Yeah.
Over 18 as well, so like full priced.
25 quid.
It's private?
No, public.
I need to go. I'll go soon. I'll get a new one.
My dentist was Polish.
Was he? What was he called?
She. Nice lady.
Fucking what?
Nice lady.
I thought you said Leslie.
No, nice lady.
Yeah.
She got the drill out and was like drilling my teeth, and it was like, I don't know, she was well aggressive with it. When they scrape all like the plaque off that little drill.
I don't know. I never had it. I've never had like actual any dental care. I've just had checkups.
Yeah, they do that on checkup.
Never had the drill either. I've never had.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling.
I actually like. I don't know if it's weird when they get their gloves on. You know, the blue gloves or the white gloves, and then put their fingers in your mouth. It's actually fucking nice.
Yeah,
it's like obviously it'd be horrible. Well, I mean, unless it's sexual. But I mean, that's more of a male and female thing. But like, yeah, them gloves in your mouth are nice, I would say. So I need to go back to the dentist to feel that. Especially when, yeah, actually I won't go into detail, but that is pretty nice. I miss the dentist. My dentist was, they're all English. They're all female.
Which one to go to?
I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell the viewers that, but we'll say it's near a roundabout, near where you live. I'll bleep that out. I'll have to bleep that out. Yeah. No one cares about that anyway. Which one? Yeah. Where were we? Where were we before this? Polish people, Russian people, propaganda, Jake Paul. How do we get on Russia, Jake Paul?
I don't know.
Jake Paul, Russia.
You
know Andrew Tate actually.
About Andrew Tate as being controversial.
Yeah, you know Andrew Tate actually, because they're quite a big controversial deal in Romania.
He lives in Romania, doesn't he?
Yeah. One of their top, he was an ex-prime minister or president of Romania.
Yeah. On
national TV, he actually claimed that the Tate brothers were Russian spies to make Romania look bad. And to some degree, they do make Romania look bad. But I don't think that's the worst thing about Romania. Like, I think other things make it look bad. But they're part of the problem, I guess, to be fair. Because like when you find out all these two cliche scumbags have gone to Romania to do their work, it gives the country a bad rep again. So,
a lot of the...
That was a viral clip.
Is it one of the cam websites is based in Romania?
A lot of them are Bucharest.
Is there a reason for that or not?
Probably laws that they need to change. And that's about it, other than the fact that poverty is a big driving force in it, in that industry. Although, I mean, Russia's one of the big dogs. Russia, in fucking every city, they've got them. But the FSB cracked down on it. But I'm pretty sure the FSB only cracked down on it when the cam studios stopped giving them a bit of moolah, of tax, under the table tax. Like, you often hear in the news that FSB raided a new studio. One of the biggest got raided recently in the past year. But I'm like, it's obvious they know. Like, I bet I could find within an hour fucking multiple studios in Russia. You think the FSB can't? The FSB know full well, like, as soon as it's fucking opened, you renovate a building and what do they even call their business? A studio for taking pictures. You
can probably call it.
It's like some weird apartment block, but it's only living rooms, like bedrooms.
What's it called? It's a form of modelling, is it? It's called. Fucking hell, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. It's something modelling.
Modelling off the cup. What?
Can't remember.
Yeah, just fucking. I don't know, modelling in cliche bedrooms, typical bedrooms. They just have a bed in there with fake books and stuff. Anyway, where were we again? Andrew Tate, Jake Paul. Who do you think's going to win? We'll just finish it with who do you think's going to win?
Jake Paul.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, Andrew Tate's a world champion kickboxer. 35, but obviously in shape.
How tall is he?
Fucking tall. He's like 6'4".
Is it?
Jake Paul's like...
That small?
I think Jake Paul's like 6 foot, to be fair. Not short.
I think he's like 6'1", I think.
But I don't think tall plays a role.
Can't
I think
see it
it's
happening.
just... Andrew Tate can obviously take a punch.
It'd be massive if it did.
Yeah, it'd be fucking huge. It'd be like huge. It'd be bigger than like most UFC events and shit. Because if you think about their sway on the internet, Andrew Tate has just gained 3 million followers, Instagram followers. 3 million in a month.
Yeah, it's pretty mental.
That's fucking huge. He's only got 3.9 million. He literally fucking tripled it.
At what point he exploded? Because didn't he just appear out of nowhere on TikTok?
It's weird. I watched a video of him today about his quite prudent. No, not prudent. What's the word? Meticulous. It was very planned out, his growth.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Like the moment he tried, so he was always doing his shit, but at some point he thought, well, I need to get famous.
Yeah.
And then start selling his shit instead. And then basically he was very straight to the point with it. Like he took over very quickly. And he's probably one of the best case studies of online marketing, social media marketing. Is that probably number one case study for social media marketing, Andrew Tate, of his takeover, because he has a pyramid scheme. You know about it, don't you?
Yeah.
We talked about last episode.
One of them at least, yeah.
Fucking, we're talking about boxing here. Yeah. Andrew Tate's going to win. Just because he can definitely take a punch after all those years of kickboxing. He's got a fucking good, strong chin, I'd imagine. Although, obviously, they say once you get knocked out once, your chin's weakened. Which is a weird saying. I'm not sure if that's true. I don't know if there's any science behind that. But they do say once you get cracked and once you get knocked down, then you're more prone to get knocked out again. Which, in a weird way, I guess is true. When someone loses in MMA, they often lose again. But I mean, that's just because they've met their match.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about the science of getting knocked out once. You're more prone to getting knocked out. Might be true. I don't know. Your brain might learn new things. But even though he's a kickboxer, he can definitely box. And I think he can box better than Jake Paul just through experience. Also, I saw him spar a middleweight UFC fighter today. And he fucked him up. It was kickboxing. It was mainly kicks. But he fucked him up. Which is really interesting. He's very, very, very good kickboxer. He would still be top flight. Very good.
I think
and Jake Paul's just getting started. He's
Jake
a good
Paul's
athlete.
like the villain of the internet anyway. He's the big bad.
What, and Andrew Tate isn't?
That's what I mean.
Every woman hates Andrew Tate.
Yeah, that's
50% of the world.
what I'm saying. Like, Jake Paul was the big bad. Everyone fucking hated him, apart from like young kids. Now,
still do, to be fair.
Fucking the new contender, Andrew Tate's here now, so everyone will be backing Jake Paul. So it's kind of good for him. Yeah, for definite.
You'd be surprised on Discord, the Chinese social media app. People fucking love Andrew Tate. Like, he's got
But I mean,
cults.
the general public, the most, the general audience will be backing Jake Paul.
I mean, Jake Paul, I don't
people
think...
who fucking want that post I sent you, the people who liked and shared that post.
Yeah, again, though,
they'll be backing Jake Paul.
I don't think women would even care about a fight between the two.
Probably not, but...
I think it would be like 99% male audience. In the arena and outside of the arena, 95.
Depends how big it gets on social media.
True. Imagine Jake Paul markets it as I'm going to knock out this misogynist. That'd be great. Fucking women would actually jump on him.
That's what I mean. I'm
going to knock out this right-wing extremist. You know, he got branded as that because he supported MAGA and stuff. I mean, technically he is. Not an extremist, but fucking he supported Donald Trump and stuff. This is a bit earlier. This is like a year ago. He spotted MAGA and stuff, all the controversial stuff. Do you actually know that he met Jordan Peterson's daughter?
Met? As in what?
People like to say that he dated her. They didn't date. He claims they didn't date. I'd probably have to say she's 30, maybe. Somewhere around there.
Didn't know he had a daughter.
Jordan Peterson, you didn't know?
No.
Michaela Peterson.
Oh,
she's pretty big in her own. I mean, she's only big off the back of Jordan Peterson, but she's still pretty big. She does Carnivore Diet. Just meat only and meat and salt. That's pretty fucking badass. Bet she stinks though. Bet her farts stink, Michaela Peterson. So don't date a carnivore girl. Although it could be pretty enticing. Nah, that's a masculine trait, that is. Toxic stereotypes, but fucking carnivore.
You can put it on Tinder.
What?
That you're a carnivore.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice, that. I'm not going to do it, though. I don't think you'd ever find any. Or is that how you know? That'd be crazy. I would super like that shit.
You can select it. You can have carnivore, omnivore, vegetarian.
You'd get less likes.
Carnivore, yeah, more likely, yeah.
It's well off-putting. Just normal human. It's better. Although you probably would get better like niche likes. Like a woman might be obsessed with you because you're carnivore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's carnivore. He's so masculine.
I feel like the only person that probably put carnivore is like them type of guys that have got the massive the beards, like the well shaved beards, like well kept.
I'm imagining right now,
and like shitty tattoos and stuff.
I'm imagining trucker hat with a net on the back.
Yeah.
Trucker hat, like who's that country singer? Luke Combs.
Yeah,
they look like Luke Combs. I think he also wears a trucker hat. They look like Luke Combs. Not even in shape, to be honest. Just fucking like me.
It's like shit tattoos of like bears and stuff on.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I'm probably riding a motorcycle.
And fish as well. A lot of fishing.
Yeah.
A lot of fishing daily, maybe. We won't talk about Mark Cuban, but Mark Cuban, we'll fucking touch on it. Mark Cuban started a low-cost drug company in America. So obviously America is like extortionate prices for drugs. And Mark Cuban started a business which is basically low-cost drugs. And I've got some of the articles up on my phone. And He's basically slashed the price by like 1,000% and shit.
Yeah.
Mark Cuban's pharmacy startup is actually making drugs less expensive. This is by CNBC. It's still working on solving a real problem. And leukemia medication with a retail price of $2,500, which is just extortionate. No one's going to afford that. Is just $14.40. $14.40, and it's usually $2.5K
for a leukemia
drug, just medication. I'm not sure if it's monthly or what. They haven't put that in, but
what's been the general reaction to this?
Well, I mean, the people are loving it. But I saw a meme earlier that was like the CIA at Mark Cuban's door. Like, obviously, billionaires are going to be mad at him. Certain billionaires, trillionaires, like unreally rich people that don't even need money. Like, they're just too fucking rich. Are going to be mad at him. People that get perks that you've never even heard of. So they're actually stocking 800 generic drugs that treat common diseases like cancer. That's generic drugs. But yeah, cancer treatments, dementia, leukemia. The leukemia drug is $14.40. It's actually similar to like fucking over-the-counter English drugs. Like it's just it's just as it should be. So Mark Cuban is somewhat proving capitalism is good.
Yeah.
Because these are even affordable for English prices. Like, this is fucking cheap. Obviously, we get a lot of it for free anyway, but it's still crazily cheap.
Yeah, what don't we get under the NHS?
I don't know. We get everything.
Pretty much,
I would say. I don't know. There's a few things that the doctor might suggest that you have to buy, and then you buy it. But I mean, generally, even then, it's pretty fucking cheap. I don't know how America have got that so wrong, to be fair. It's so wrong for backwards. So long. But some people aren't happy with him. And that being the fucking trillionaires. I want to call them trillionaires. They're probably multi-billionaires to the point where it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
They're fucking too rich to even care about anything. But the sauce is like, the problem is the sauce is so cheap anyway, and then the American hospitals just rake it up anyway, like incredibly high. So he's doing that. That's good for America. That's the Mark Cuban news. Oh, also, there was a flight tracker on Twitter.
Yeah.
So like it tracks all of Elon Musk's flights everywhere he goes in his private jet. It's tracked. Also, Russian oligarchs and stuff. They're all tracked.
Yeah.
Abramovich, Chelsea's old owner, he was always tracked. Mark Cuban was tracked, and the guy who does all these accounts, same guy. I'm not sure how he does it, but Mark Cuban got him to stop just by befriending him. Basically, took him under his wing, and then he stopped posting it. So that's all Elon Musk needed to do. Elon Musk tried to pay him to stop doing it, to stop tracking it, which is probably, it's probably worth it.
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you a fucking $1 million to stop. You're a genius. Here's $1 million to stop fucking tracking me. But then someone else would do it anyway. But all Mark Cuban did was take him under his wing, because he's obviously a clever guy.
Yeah.
And Mark Cuban took him under his wing and he stopped. But there's the Mark Cuban news. Also, I read a clickbait title that Mark Cuban actually owns a Texas town, a ghost town. No, I don't think anyone lives in there. It's called Mustang in near Dallas, I believe.
Yeah.
He bought that outright for only, I want to say it was only $2 million USD, which is pretty fucking cheap. I'm not sure. The article did say it used to have a strip club, a convenience store, a supermarket, a petrol station. With the purpose of doing what? What?
With the purpose of doing what?
He doesn't know yet. It's still a ghost town. There's one man who manages it. He's not the mayor. He claims that the mayor is the man who manages it. But the clickbait article was he's going to turn it into Jurassic World. And I was like, fucking hell. This is one to talk about on the topic. He's bringing back dinosaurs. Like, because
it's going to happen at some point, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to happen at one point. So I was like, I'm going to read this. We're going to talk about it in this podcast. Dinosaurs in Dallas. Dinosaurs in Texas. Turns out it was a guy who does animatronics. Like, designs dinosaurs that move. Yeah, so it was a complete clickbait. Fucking got debated. Fucking terrible. Anyway, there's Mark Cuban. The big topic that everyone wants. Well, one person suggested it.
Who?
He doesn't deserve a shout out.
All right.
Well, I won't shout him out. Is rating. He wanted to rate every country in the world, which I thought that's a good topic, but just takes too long. There's like 200 countries in the world.
Yeah, that'd be like a full episode.
We can't be doing that. But so I settled for Europe only. And you say you've only been to 6 countries. And I've only been to like...
I'll point out with 6. Let me think.
Well, what countries have you been to before we start this? Start by naming them. Spain.
Spain, yep.
1.
France. Portugal.
2. 3.
Germany.
4.
Greece.
5. Netherlands?
Scotland.
That doesn't count. UK.
Yeah, it does. Right,
Fucking
all right then.
UK.
Yeah, right.
Netherlands?
No, I haven't.
I
No.
thought you'd been to Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah, Amsterdam. Yeah, sorry.
6. Belgium? On the ferry?
No. Sorry, I don't know.
Switzerland?
No.
Swear there's another one. Luxembourg?
No, it must be 6 then, yeah.
Must be. Yeah, that's quite low actually, to be fair. That's quite low. What about Ireland?
No, never been.
Yeah, that is weird. A lot of English people have never been, even though it's like you can get there
I
for like
want
20
to.
quid.
I'd love to go, but
Ryanair, like 20 quid. I should go.
why do you go Northern Ireland or Ireland?
Well, you're getting political there, bro. It'll be Ireland.
Yeah, yeah.
Southern
Good choice.
Republic of Ireland.
Yeah.
Fucking Northern Ireland's still UK anyway. I wouldn't say I've been abroad. But all right, too political.
It's not.
So someone wants us to rank all the countries. You have to get your map out on your phone. I've got my map out, but I remember it pretty well.
What? On what?
Fucking any map, Google, Apple, I don't know, whatever you use.
On
A
4G,
photo of
on
it.
4G, because...
Because I didn't give you my password.
Yeah.
Well, fucking... How are we going to start this? Worst.
Well, just do like a...
I have a feeling that the general trend is going to be east to west.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a lot. But
Yep.
we
There we
will
go.
say it's no
We'll
prejudice.
load it in.
So,
Oh no, I've been to Norway as well.
Norway, when you been there?
Years ago.
For what? Oh yeah, you did tell me actually about some dolls or something in the
Yeah,
shop
I just
you
remember
buy.
seeing, what is it?
You been to Sweden?
No.
No, okay. I have been to Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France. That's 4. Germany 5. Switzerland 6. Spain 7.
Latvia.
Yeah, I'm getting to that, bro.
Oh, all right.
Cyprus is technically Asia. Is it? It's in the EU, but it's the Asian continent.
I'd say Europe.
I'm not sure if it's even in the EU, but fucking... I mean, it's the Asian continent, so we won't get to count that. Never been to Greece. I've lost count anyway. Never been to Lithuania, Latvia. I don't think I've been to Austria. Either way, I mean, Germany was like 15 years ago. France was a
Yeah, but
while
you've
ago.
been.
What?
You've been. So it doesn't
Yeah, I've
really
been to
matter.
Germany multiple times, like 10 times, but fucking 15 years ago as a child. But I do remember quite a bit, to be fair. Do remember the views. Same with Switzerland, was the same era. And Belgium, I only went there on a ferry to drive through to Germany. And Luxembourg, the same. I don't remember anything about Luxembourg, but I do know. My dad always tells me, you've been to Luxembourg. So how are we rating these? You want to rate
I think we should do it as a collective.
collective?
Yeah. Because it'll take forever to do each.
Yeah, we could just do them quick fire and no questions asked unless it's funny.
Right then, you start. How are we doing it? Worst first.
I'll start with the worst. It's going to be hard to keep track, to be fair. We're going to miss countries.
That's why I think we should do it as a group.
All right, collective.
Yeah.
No, because we're going to disagree, but whatever. Number 1, worst. Bottom. How many countries in the EU? How many countries in Europe? I'm going to have to Google that right now. How many countries in Europe? 44 countries in Europe, according to the United Nations.
Fucking hell.
Does that include Cyprus? Or whatever. They're like culturally in Europe. So, the worst. Albania.
Reason being?
Culturally, not a fan of Albania. I don't think it'd bring anything to the table, the European
This is
table.
going to take fucking forever.
Yeah, true. No, it's not. We'll do it quickly. 1 per minute. I don't think Albania bring much to the table in
We
Europe.
got a list up there.
I've got the fucking map up.
Right.
Right, Albania don't bring anything to the table. What's your bottom one? We'll just do what's your bottom one. And what's your next one? What's your bottom one? You must have had something on your mind. The country you hate the most. All right, what's the contenders? Top 3, bottom 3 contenders.
What did you say, Albania?
I said Albania, yeah.
Albania. Romania.
That's it, really. I think they're on a different level. Although I don't mind
Based
Romania.
on what, though? That's the thing. I feel bad saying, oh, yeah, it's the bottom when I've not ever been.
People love that. Think of H3. H3. He does it to piss people off.
Yeah, but he gets away with it.
And we aren't even trying to piss people off. I think Albania is just bottom by what they bring to the table, culturally, economically.
How about we do it one good and one bad?
One good, one bad?
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you think of France? We'll do that instead. It'll take too long. What do you think of France?
Bad.
Bad? Why?
On the people or the country. It's going to get racist, isn't it? It's going to get really racist.
No. People. French people.
To be fair, that's one place I need to go again, I think, because it's so different. I mean, you got Paris. I could
safely say.
But then you got like the coastal areas of France as well, which are completely different, apparently.
Yeah, but
the south of France is completely different too.
Stuck up.
Yeah,
even as a tourist, they were stuck up.
I think
even to each other. If we're
going off like a really, really ignorant and...
We are. We're not that well educated on this stuff.
No, we're not. We are. So if we're going off ignorant...
Judgment,
yeah. Then, yeah. I'd probably say, France is...
All right, actually, let's word this differently. Narrow it down completely.
Yep.
Top 5 European countries.
Yeah, all right.
And you can't include UK because it's number 1
top
by
3,
default.
But
top 3, all right. I think honourable mentions as well of nice, good, decent countries. You want me to start or you? I don't know.
You can start.
All right, let me have a look at the map. So obviously UK is number 1, but we're not even counting that. So let's just...
I don't think UK would be number 1.
Really? You prefer someone else's country over your own? Your own flesh and blood? The country your ancestors carved and died for?
I only really give a shit about...
This land is covered in your ancestors' bloods.
Yeah, but I don't really give a shit about Yorkshire. That's about it. I don't give a shit about Southern England.
I can guarantee one of your ancestors was impaled near London or something. We all were.
Good for them, but I prefer Yorkshire.
Battle of Hastings. Someone was probably there.
Possibly. But
and Hastings is down
Yorkshire's
south.
more important. While the Roses.
Yeah, but that's still... Even if you think you're purebred Yorkshire, that's still recent history. Talking like... Most people don't know, like, past 100 years. So, I mean, yeah, it's still recent history. Anyway, yeah. So what's your fucking number 1 instead of UK? UK was mine by default. Fucking obviously.
Yeah, we're not counting that though, are we?
No, but now you've said it. I have to wonder what you're putting above UK in terms of favourite European countries.
That exist.
All right. That's basically what I was saying anyway, because it's default best. Can't believe you said that.
Probably controversial one, but I'd probably say Germany. Germany's pretty good.
Yeah, I would say that's up there anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very good. Want to go again? All
right, I'll just do a synopsis of mine. And it's actually pretty hard now I'm thinking about it. This is the impossible question that someone asked us.
Yeah, I knew it'd be hard.
It is hard. Germany. I'm going to do joint top 5. So this is just 5 countries at top tier.
Top 5.
Great lads, great country. Brilliant.
Top 3. Narrow it down even more.
Germany.
Yeah. What, number 1?
No, these are joint.
Oh.
Whatever I name now is joint.
Order, then.
Great countries in Europe. That's it. Great countries in Europe. You know what? I might put Latvia in there, even though I've got little experience with the place.
Yeah.
But I know what they're being through.
Well, I've got little experience in most of these places, but...
All right, Germany, Latvia, Poland, Serbia.
Yeah.
It's 4 countries, 2 of which I've never been to.
What's the 5th?
It's either Italy or Greece, just because of what they did back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the Aristotle days and Julius Caesar days of the 2 countries, culturally. But also, I've got great compliments for Spain, Portugal, Netherlands. Netherlands is a great place as well, actually. That's quite a interbred between Germany and Britain, I would say. Netherlands. Not genetically, but I mean culturally. Not linguistically as well. Belgium, that's a fake country, doesn't exist.
I'm going to put Italy up there as well.
Why? Yeah, Italy deserves more props in the modern world for how they carve the entire world, and people don't even realise. Democracy. What was the first country with democracy? Rome, right? It wasn't even Italy. It was Rome, right?
Could have been Rome, but I mean, it might even go back to like.
In fact, probably end up being like China or something.
Well, probably, but I mean, surely it was in ancient Greece.
Greece. I didn't think of that. But were they democratic? I have a feeling it was Rome.
I think ancient Greece.
And obviously, it was only
democracy.
the aristocrats who were voting and stuff at first. I'm not sure when the general populace were able to vote, but I feel like Italy have done a lot for the world and don't get props for it.
Italy's good.
It is, and they ventured across the world.
Think of the influence that on the entire world. I mean, well, to be fair, I want to
still number one,
Italy, not like American, Italian, or whatever.
No, they were Italians. Italy literally shaped.
The originals were not now. They're so far removed.
Think about this, right? Obviously, Britain shaped America. Then it was the Germans. There's a lot. I think the main ethnicity in America of white Americans is German. There's also Norwegian and a few others in there. Mm-hmm. But Italian Americans really brought the pizzazz to America. The Italian Americans brought the pizzazz to America. The Italians brought the pizzazz to America. They were the fruitiness of America. A few decades later on, when it started coming on boats.
Yeah.
The Irish as well, to be fair. They brought a lot to America. Forgot about them. As most people do.
Well, yeah. Suppose they did.
The Irish. But the British were the main columns of society, of American society for a while. The British being ethnic Anglo-Saxon British and Scots. Where were we? Well, there we go. There's we don't have a worst, although I did let it slip that Albania is the worst.
Germany. My top three is probably Germany, Italy.
You've been to Italy?
In no order. Yeah, I have actually.
There's another country. Where'd you go?
Rome.
When? With who?
I don't know. It was like 4.
No, fair enough.
So it doesn't really count.
I thought you were going to say like romantic relationship and it would take you back to a bit
extortionate.
Extortionate?
Yeah, but it's Italy.
Depends where you go in Italy.
But why expensive?
Depends where you go. That's what I like about...
Need to go again though.
Yeah, you need to go to a shithole. No offense, Italy. I mean, like, you need to go to a bad place of Italy. And then you fucking pay less. That's what you need to do.
I want to go to Sicily.
Sicily, okay. That's a bit different. A lot of them don't even consider themselves... Well, I think they consider themselves real Italians. You know, kind of like, what's the breakaway? Like real... Oh, they're the fake ones. We're the real ones. But also the Sicilian. It's hard to explain. And I'm sure someone else can explain it better. Maybe in Italian. Although I don't know any Italians.
My third...
Germany, Italy.
Is going to be... I don't know, maybe Spain. Maybe the Spaniards.
Oh yeah, you claim to speak Spanish, don't you?
Yeah.
Speak someone on the mic.
Hola.
Hola, gracias.
They're a good lot, the Spaniards.
Yeah, I might talk like Alex Turner when I'm in Spain. In Spanish. I was thinking about this.
Hola. Me llamo Noah.
What was suck my dick? Susie mon pin. No, that's French. You know it.
I can't remember it now.
You know it so well.
Penne is penis.
It's pasta.
I know.
Penne is penis. It's like sucre. Sucre. Mi penis.
It's like chapama.
No way. That chapama. Oh, chupa. C-H-U-P-A. Oh, trust me, I know. All right, Google Translate is coming out. It's chupar. I don't know how you pronounce it though. And also, have you noticed when English people do suck my dick in foreign languages, it's always
chupa mi penne.
Yeah, it's always
Chupa mi pene.
Put it against the mic.
Chupa mi pene.
Chupa mi pene.
Chupa mi pene.
Have you noticed when English people do suck my dick in a foreign language, it's always penis? Imagine saying it in English, suck my penis.
Yeah, because I don't think is there a slang for dick?
Of course there is. There's got to be multiple. Maybe we don't know them, but like, pola.
Pola.
Or is that poja?
Polla.
Los polos.
That'd be polla.
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 Yeah, polla.
Pooch. Oh, is it chupa? Chupa mi polla. Yeah. Some unsuspecting victim is getting that. Yeah, I should have said that. Actually, I should have said that out loud. Yeah, I'm going to be shouting that when I'm drunk to everyone.
Polla.
It's not sexual harassment if you shout it to everyone.
Cock is polla.
Isn't that what you said?
No, I put dick.
Yeah, which is also polla.
Polla.
Polla. Polla. Chupa mi polla. Chupa mi polla. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, no one will understand. That's why it's better. Chupa mi polla. What? What are you trying to find out?
Know.
All right. So there you go.
Even lager is cerveza, which is just beer.
Why are you Googling that?
Just put pint of lager.
Yeah, because fucking it's all the same shit.
Pint de cerveza, which I thought it would be anyway.
Are you actually, when you go to Spain, you're going to speak Spanish?
Maybe.
I mean, I could obviously learn basic sentences within a week, but like I'm not going to learn shit. It's pure English. I'm not even going to say gracias. I'm going to say cheers.
You've got to say gracias.
No. When I was in Latvia, I gained a habit of saying cheers.
I say cheers anyway.
It was well bad.
Cheers, mate.
No, but I don't even, well, I rarely say that, but like.
Over here? You don't say cheers?
Thank you.
Why?
Thanks. I don't know. Just
too common for you.
It wasn't muscle memory of my tongue. But like, somehow I went to Lithuania and Latvia and like someone held the door up and I was like, cheers. And I was thinking, what must they think? Especially when you say it fast, like, cheers. Cheers. Oh, cheers, mate. I didn't say mate, to be fair. Mate, cheers.
What's thank you in Germany, it's danke.
Dankeschön. Yeah, danke.
Danke and dankeschön.
Yeah.
I both said to me, because I hold the door open for people.
Yeah, that's normal, isn't it? You're in Germany.
Yeah, they're nice people. Nice people.
Are they nice?
Yeah.
Are they known for being nice?
I don't know.
I think they're known for the exact opposite, to be fair.
They were nice when I went.
So there you go.
I think they're probably overly nice now because of what happened.
Synopsis of Europe, you said Germany, Italia, and Spain.
Italia. Española.
Deutschland, Italia, and
Española.
Española. Is it not España?
Oh yeah, maybe. No, yeah, Española's the language, isn't it? It'd be España.
Fuck, they got a weird language. I was thinking about, I've got a problem right now in my life because I need to move country. I don't need to, but like I want to. So I need to think of a country.
To where?
Well, that's the problem. Like, I need to move country. To where? That's the exact problem I've got. My top ones, I had like a list of like 5. Number 1 and number 2 were Chile and Argentina.
Really?
But then I was like, Spanish. I don't want to learn Spanish. And I'm like, well, if I'm that adamant of not learning Spanish, I shouldn't move to Chile and Argentina. Yeah. And then the other one was Thailand. And I was like, well, I don't want to learn Thai either. So I probably shouldn't move to Thailand. And then Australia was up there, but like Australia is like developed country, hard to get into, hard to live there.
Probably not.
Sort your shit out if you go into Australia. And that was it. And then my sister, that's the first time I mentioned my sister on this podcast, I think. Or did I mention I was an uncle?
Yeah, I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm an uncle now anyway. My sister mentioned Portugal. And I was like, for some weird reason, the first thing on my mind was it's not alien enough. Like, I need deep end. Portugal, EU. I can literally walk around Portugal, unfortunately. Sorry to the Portuguese. Speaking English.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to walk around the country speaking English. Although,
I mean, what appeals to you to living in like Argentina?
Alien.
Is that why?
Deep end. Deep end turns me on, dude. Deep end. Like, The only thing that might turn me off is like the worst continent possible to be in. Like if I'm in Africa, straight up. It feels better to go straight up in a plane.
Yeah.
Straight north. South America is so far away. Even Australia feels better. Not sure why. It's actually worse geographically. But wrong side of the world.
Yeah.
And it's only like 4 hours behind in summer, I believe. I'm not sure. Something like that. It just feels wrong. So far away. But that's why it's good. That's the deep end. And then it would be Chile. Chile is number 1 and then Argentina is number 2. And I've looked into their programs, and if you spend 1 year in Chile, you then available, you can possibly get permanent residence. You're not a citizen, but you can stay there permanently. And that's a good deal in it. But I was also...
Yeah, but what's there?
Well, that's the good thing about Chile. Everything's there. Every biome.
Really?
Every Minecraft biome.
Yeah,
Not
but
like city-wise and culture-wise, but like every biome's there. You got
how
desert.
long would you stay there for?
Well, I'd stay there for a year and try to get permanent residence.
And stay there forever afterwards?
No, it would be a cheat code to life. You'd have permanent residence in the UK because I'm British, and then permanent residence in Chile. So I'd have 2 options in life, which is better than 1 option.
Well, yeah.
And then I'd be there for a year, which is my plan in any country I go to. Like, need to stay there for a year. The next country I go to, long term. That's the plan. So I think Chile might be it.
I don't know. I have been thinking about it recently, but
And my sister suggested Portugal. And I was like, it might be EU. There might be perks to that. Drive. I can't even drive, but like get through
but
EU.
I've always seen Portugal as just a shit Spain. Sorry.
Yeah, that's going to piss off our most loyal viewer, bro. I can't believe you just said that.
Did I say I've been to Portugal?
A lot of people say that as well, too, bro. Yeah, you said you've been to Portugal.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Where in Portugal do you
go? Coast.
South Coast? West Coast?
I can't what it's called now.
Island? Lisbon?
No.
Algarve?
Yeah, I believe
Near
so.
the Mediterranean?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people. Faro? That's
No.
where you fly to.
I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Porto.
It's all right, to be fair. It's nice.
Yeah, it is, but just the whole reasoning when I heard that was just it's not wide enough, it's not far enough, it's not deep
You see,
enough.
I think I'm probably the opposite with you. I probably want to go somewhere western or
Island.
No.
Island could be a fucking good option until they find out that I like Northern Ireland. They won't let me in.
Canada, maybe. I'd love to.
Ireland would be fucking well easy as well. Like you could fly to Leeds Bradford and get to your house. Let's say you're in Dublin. You live in Dublin.
Yeah.
You could get to your house within 5 hours.
True.
That is fucking sweet. You should move to Ireland. Get dual citizenship. Say,
Yeah, but what's there?
what's anywhere? That's a problem recently. There's nothing anywhere. Literally. Name a place where there's something there.
Utah.
What's that? That's the worst example.
know.
You should have said like fucking Rome or something. I don't know. There's something in Rome.
Colosseum. What do you mean?
It's the
Isn't
fucking
something
worst
there?
example.
What do you mean? What's
All right. Australia, what's there?
a lot?
What?
You know, it's just
I think the main selling point of a country is the people. Not what's there. What is
nah.
there?
It's a bit of both. It's
All right.
what's there and what's people. I guess
Germany, what's there?
varied landscape. The people.
It's the people. That's what makes a country, I would
Don't
say.
know.
France, what's there? Now. Once you've ticked the points of interest off your bucket list, there's not there. And then you realise the only thing left to do is drink alcohol.
America is then.
America is.
United
to be
States.
fair, you would never, even if you dedicate your life, if you dedicate your life to it, that's different, but you'd probably never reach all the points of interest in America.
No, it's too big.
Yeah, and they make a big deal out of their points of interest as well, to be fair. Like, you find small towns and museums. So, like, you never complain because there's so many small
I want
towns
to
and
like the
memorials and
backwaters
museums.
of America.
What's that?
I think just like random little fucking towns.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Even little towns have memorials and shit
Yeah,
that
yeah.
are, like, apparently tourist points. Yeah, Johnny Cash's place of birth is tiny.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
has quite a big show on. Like, you want to visit there, even though it's a minuscule place. Anyway, That was quite a tangent for all of Europe. Anyway, what do you guys, the guys who are still listening, think of John Wadley in Chile? I would kind of miss my mates though. That's the only problem. How long are we at? We're at 1 hour 5. That was a whole load of gibberish, and I'm going to put another snus in because I need it. I need the nicotine, the late night nicotine.
Just keep
Fucking
going.
hell, it's 11:30.
Keep going.
11:30 at night, and I'm on my last snus, which means I need to smoke cigarettes tomorrow. Anyway, now we're done.
Oi.
Keep going. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh, another reason why I might not go to Argentina. Why Argentina is number 2 instead of number 1?
Why?
Falklands, isn't it?
Yeah, true.
What if occasionally it's the right wing in that country. The right wing are like, we need to take back the Falklands,
Yeah.
and like the level-headed Argentines are like, well, yeah, it is what it is. So, if push comes to shove and we go to war, be an Englishman in Argentina, and they'll be like, put his head on a skewer.
You'd be seeing
Whereas Chile actually helped us in the war, in the Falklands War. So, and there's a lot of British people in both countries too there. So I don't know what I'm on about. I need to put my microphone down again.
What about Canada?
Canada's got a lot of, 1 second, just inserting my snooze. Canada's too, again, not alien enough. Even though it has the French Canada, it's not alien enough. Even if I was in French
I reckon
Canada,
it would be pretty alien. I think even anywhere in the US it'd be pretty alien.
No, because I could just go up and say, hey up. I can literally say, hey up, and they'll be like, all right. Obviously, they won't be like, what the fuck did he... Obviously, deep in the back of the head, they'll be like, what did he
not
say?
on like a language level, but maybe just a way of life. It's definitely going to be alien.
Nah. I just
Even
want
like-
to say that.
I mean, look, walk around Scarborough,
Yeah, our town.
then walk around some fucking random town in America.
Yeah.
It's going to be completely different.
Yeah, it is. But
Like-
like, it's not going to be that different.
It will be.
Yeah, it's going to be different, but it's not going to
The
be the
lifestyle's
worst different. It's not going to be the most different, is what I'm saying. It's one of the more closer ones.
I won't say it is. I think it's I think it's completely different.
Literally, in terms of human migration, it is. In terms of closest to us, what do you think? What do you
Yeah,
think? France, walking around a French town or American town, which is close to us? In terms of
Probably neither.
feeling at one, feeling at home.
They're as bad as each other.
Bad as each other. It's obviously fucking America
Well, yeah,
feels
'cause you
better.
speak English.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
still.
what I mean. All right, I'm cracking open another beer for the last 2 minutes of this podcast or whatever, which I was going to save it for tomorrow, but
Well, I ain't got one, so I won't bother.
yeah, you're right. I'll hold off and I'll put that in the fridge. Shall we end this podcast?
Yeah.
I'm definitely disagreeing with you though on that. America is not foreign.
Yeah, it is.
Foreign? I wouldn't even call it foreign, do you? There.
I've only ever been to Florida.
You meet an American, do you call him a foreigner?
Yeah,
I don't.
obviously.
I'd say it's my brother. It depends. It depends what
I've
type
been-
of America.
Nah, we'll go next year.
We'll go next year.
Yeah.
Not if I'm in Chile.
You
Not
won't
if I'm in
be in
Argentina.
Chile.
We'll see about that, won't we? Now you've said it, I have to go. All right. Hope you enjoyed the episode of Gibberish. Not sure what we're going to fucking title this one.
We need to big up next week's episode. Episode 10. Is it next week or is
It's
it
not even a big
2
one if
weeks?
you think about it. We're going to get to episode
We've already promised.
1,000. Joe Rogan's are like 3,000.
Yeah, episode 10. 10 episodes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not even that
What
big.
do the viewers want to see for the 10th episode?
Yeah. What do you... Well, I'll have to ask you on different... We'll ask you somewhere else, but what do you want to see for episode 10? And hope you had a nice summer. It's summer right now.
It's still
Hope you enjoyed the
When does
episode.
summer finish? September. Yeah.
Late September. Hope you enjoyed the episode of Gibberish, and we'll see you next upload for
Adios.
episode 10, the big one, which we have nothing planned for. Good. Bye.
Adios.
See ya. Ta-ra.